Okay, so you may have just seen how to do a square knot and a circle knot. Well, since I'm doing a bunch of videos, I figure might as well do this one too, right? So this is the same lanyard that I was doing in the other two. So this is how to change directions. So you've got it spinning around and you want to change directions, and there should be pictures of those ones where they change directions. And so what you do is you get this spinning going, right, like that. And then when you want to change directions, you just do one square knot. So you just go down same lane the way you would, like you just pretend you were doing a square knot the whole time. And you just do one square knot and one, and then go back to doing the diagonal circle knot thing. And so, yeah, you just do it like that, and by doing that one square knot, it actually switches the direction. So you can actually already kind of see it a little bit. Do a couple more and you can really start to see it. And so what I would use this for is you would do like 5 of the circle knots, and then you would do one square knot and then do 5, and it'll just go back and forth. But the one thing you need to make sure you do not do is you need to make sure that when you do the square knots, you do an odd number of square knots, or else you'll get, like, if you do like 4 square knots and then you go back to circle, it'll still be in the same direction it was going before. But if you do 1 square knot, or you do 3 or 5 even, it'll still change directions. There'll just be a bunch of square knots in the middle of it. I would recommend 1, or I would recommend, I like doing 6 and 1, do like 6 square knots, then 6 circle knots. 6 square, 6 circle. I like to do ones like that. I would recommend that if you're going to change in that way, that you do even numbers, because if you're going around like, because this way, like if you're going to do like square and then circle, if you want the circle to continue in the same direction throughout the entire thing with just a bunch of square knots in the middle, then only do even numbers, like 6 square knots, then 6 circle knots, then 6 square knots, then 6 circle knots. But if you want them to like go like this, then have circle knot and then like 5 square knots, and then you want it to change directions, so throughout the thing it's going like that, then do odd ones. So do like 5 square knots, 5 circle knots, 5 square knots, 5 circle knots. So yeah, so you can kind